Breaking crypto news. I got a video for you guys. I think it's important that we talk about what's going on in this market right now because we're seeing Ethereum break above $4,200. And we're seeing really the entire crypto market getting ready for potentially altcoin season. We got to be talking about that. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop on this video. So guys, why is it so important that Ethereum is now worth $4,300? I remember over the past 2 years, really, maybe even 3 years, everyone's been just dogging on Ethereum, and rightfully so, because ETH dominance has been nothing but going down. I remember when Eric Trump came out and talked about how everyone will be thanking him to tell everyone to buy ETH, and then it dumped another $1,200 or $1,500, pretty comical. But that being said, now we're seeing all these all-time high ETF inflows for ETH. We're seeing these ETF treasury companies as well starting to really adopt Ethereum. We're starting to see all these big financial institutions start to move towards us. On top of that, we see Trump come out and sign an order to allow 401ks to incorporate crypto. This is a big deal. Now, why is this such a big deal for everything outside of ETH? Well, in my opinion, I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade, guys. And, yes, it's a new asset class. 10 years is not that long when it comes to an asset. Well, it's been we've been around since 2011. So what is that, 16 years, about 14 years? Yeah, 14 years. That's a very short time for an asset to be around. But that being said, every cycle I've been in, once Ethereum finally starts to make a move, usually it's the indicator that, okay, risk-on assets are in a little bit more favorable of a position, and we should be getting ready for altcoin season. So what have I been doing? I've been high leverage scalping. That's been kind of the name of the game. There's some alts that I'm not really high leverage scalping. I'm kind of looking for swing longs. I'm sniffing out some long positions. That's been a successful strategy for me. Now, that's not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just telling you guys how I've been profiting in this market. And if you guys do want to trade with me, check out in the description box below, pinned comment section below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitNext, as well as a 10% trade rebate and $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin. Feel free to check out those affiliate links down below if you want to help support this channel. But guys, as we get ready for this big move to the upside with alts, because I do think that in Q4, we should be expecting that. Be right on time with how all the other 4-year cycles are played out. Right at the tail end is when you see Bitcoin chop and maybe even break down a bit, and you see ETH rally. We're seeing the true rotation. We're seeing Ethereum nearly at all-time highs. If Ethereum tests all-time highs, that will be a third touch, okay, on that trend line. Triple tops aren't really a thing. That's a very, very rare phenomenon to happen. Usually you look for double tops, sure. Triple top, I don't think so, not so much. I think that we should probably expect Ethereum probably to break out past that, maybe to 5,000, 6,000. I see crazy price predictions of 30,000. I don't know about that. Let's get to all-time highs first before we start talking about that. But all I want to really emphasize on here, why it's so important for Ethereum to rally higher, is because if ETH rallies higher, you're going to see Pepe, you're going to see XRP, you're going to see SWI, you're going to see Solana, you're going to see it all start to make bigger moves to the upside. Now, some people might be telling you, hey, you should be looking for the laggards. You should be longing the laggards. You should be looking for the coins that have been underperforming. I think that has some truth to it, but I would also give a little bit of a warning sign out there and say there's more altcoins now than there's ever been. I think that it's a higher risk-to-reward ratio, a better risk-to-reward ratio, rather, to be following the strength. And, I talk about Pepe a lot on this channel, and I think that Pepe is a good move. I think that Pepe is a laggard, but it's, in my opinion, I think it has the most staying power out of all these memes. And I think that it has the most mind share out of Doge, Shiba Inu. Now, obviously, I have respect for all the other memes, the big memes, but I'm bullish on Pepe, and so that's a outlier. But I think that I would like to give a little bit of a warning to say maybe don't chase all the laggards, because I think that it'll be much more difficult than finding the strength and just longing the strength. Yeah, sure, you might not get as much of a gain on it, but it'll be a little bit safer, if you will. Now, that's not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing in these markets. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for the laggards, but the ones that have proven the test of time and have proven that there is strength. And I think that that's important to be focusing on. But guys, that's all I got. I want to come out here and give you guys my little thought on the overall crypto market as ETH is making its way to new all-time highs. Hopefully we see it. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think we're going to see it today, this week, or is it not going to happen?